in New Orleans, the city's trademark, as is the majestic Superdome where Super Bowls have taken place in the past. Today, week 2 in the National Football League as Fox Television Sports presents the Washington Redskins against the New Orleans Saints. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. Well, these two teams of the Washington Redskins. And the kickoff by Chippewa Miller. We are underway in the Louisiana Superdome. Tyrone Hughes at the 2. And he crawls near the 21-22-yard line. That's where the New Orleans Saints will begin work, led by their brand new quarterback, Jim Everett. He's 31 years old, played at Purdue, went there because of some of the greats at Purdue University like Len Dawson and Bob Greasy. These starting lineups are brought to you by Coors Light. The line that will protect him. Rofe, one of the best on the right side, Richard Cooper. The guards, Dombrowski and Port. Ulanake is the center. In the backfield, Brown and Neal. Receivers, Haynes and Early. The tight end is Irv Smith out of Notre Dame. It's 1st and 10 for the New Orleans Saints from their 21. And off to Lorenzo Neal, nothing there. And the first hit made by Andre Collins, the right linebacker. Now let's take a look at that defense for the Washington Redskins. They've had some changes there as well. On the line, Palmer along with Woods at the ends. In the middle, Mills and Bobby Wilson. Tim Johnson injured, will not play today. Mills takes his place in the linebacking core. They've got some good ones with Collins, Stowe, and watch out for Ken Harvey because he'll rush all day long. And the secondary with the corners, Carter and Green. Bayless is one of the safeties. It's 2nd down and 11. Derek Brown, last year's leading rusher with the...
They keep the tight end so he can also pick up some of the blitzes, some of the stunts.
And Everett to put it up. Out of the backfield, they've got Derek Brown. He's rocked by... Joe Green walked off under his own power. We'll try to get an update on his injury from the Redskins sideline. Right now, Everett in the gun with a 3rd down and 10. And he's got a complete. Everett now with 1st and 10 and double tight ends from his own 33.
But a guy that keeps working out. He goes back to his hometown of Houston, Texas, and runs.
And the drive continues for Jim Everett and the New Orleans Saints with a 1st and 10. And he still has the double tight ends. Everett.
Tom Carter got beat.
1st and 10. Derek Brown. 2nd down and 3. And the Saints at the 33. Everett to the tight end, Wesley Wall.
Pushed up after the quarterback.
1st down and 10 from the 27. Derek Brown again. And he moves a running back along with Derek Brown. It's 2nd down and 7. Neg is in motion. Caught by the tight end, Irv Smith.
Hey, the linebacker jumped up in there, and the tight end was free to the flat on the bootleg.
10th play of the Saints drive. 3rd down and 3. Little screen pass. Derek Brown. There's an
6 for 6 for 65 yards.
1st and 10. Derek Brown. 2nd down and 10. From the Redskin 12. Jim Everett. Looking for the tight end, Wesley Wall. This drive has taken up a lot of time. They took the opening kickoff, the Saints did. Now they've got it 3rd down and 10.
Now to defend each and every time they come out of the huddle.
And Everett has been very solid. From the Redskin 12. Into the end zone. Knocked away in the coverage.
No, but what he was trying to do there is keep Michael Haynes from making a good seam route. Ended up being a touchdown.
Anderson has been effective. He'll try to put the Saints on the board for the first time.
So, don't get riled. Don't get too shook up. Let's come back now and do what we want to do, and that's run the football against the Saints.
Brian Mitchell and Ricky Irvins are deep back for Washington. Mitchell from the 3. And he gets a block. And he's to the 33. And that'll be nice field position for quarterback John Freeze and the Washington Redskins. Signed as a free agent during the offseason from the San Diego Chargers. Freeze in his 5th season from Idaho.
Moscow, Idaho. University's really his hometown's Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
On the line, Lachey, the left tackle, as good as there is, along with right tackle Ed Simmons. The guards Brown and Schlereth. And the center is McKenzie. Brooks and Mitchell in the backfield. Ellard and Howard, the receivers. Ethan Horton is the tight end acquired in the offseason as a free agent from the Los Angeles Raiders. Redskins begin it. First down and 10. Reggie Brooks. And a gain of a couple is Sean Lumpkin. Drove him into the turf. Joel Smengi is on that defense as well, as we take a look at what New Orleans will put up today, and they need a good defensive effort in light of what happened last week. Up front, the rookie Joe Johnson, Miller in the middle, and Wayne Martin maybe the most consistent on that defensive line. In the linebacking core, they got Turnbull Williams, Sam Mills, 35 years old, and Smengi, and in the secondary, Lee, Lumpkin, Buck, and Jimmy Spencer. Gain of 1 by Brooks. It'll be second down and 9. Freeze. And he's got Ricky Irvins. And it's a first down.
Hard time getting up.
First and 10 for the Redskins. Reggie Brooks again. Brooks to midfield as he picks up about 3.5. Reggie Brooks. Stacked up, hit by Sam Mills. Then his teammates came in.
After you wish they did on that play.
Saints now with 6 defensive backs. Redskins with 3rd and 5. John Freeze. Down he goes, but he got the pass away. It's incomplete. Reggie Roby will punt, maybe last year's MVP. On the first possession for the Redskins. Tyrone Hughes circles under it. And the fair catch, he bumps into his own man, picked up by Washington. It's a touchdown! Picked up by Lamont Hollenquest. Referee's talking.
At the spot they recovered it.
Called for the fair catch. Hollenquest got on it and brought it in. And now there's a discussion. Jerry, you know the rules about as well as anybody. What should it be?
Well, the officials are trying to decide who pushed who and who caused the interference on catching the ball. And if the ball, they cannot advance it.
The receiving team had touched the football. The kickers recovered it. They cannot advance the kickball. It's their spot right here. First down.
There's the rule.
But had the Saints had it, touched it, and no one from the Redskins touched it, it would have been in for 6.
Then the whole rule changes.
Yes. Let's watch it.
Oh, 41 pushed 43 into.
And 43 was Tyrone Leggett of the Saints. It is not a touchdown.
Now the defense got to rear up on their hind legs and fight them right here.
Now from the 14, first down and 10.
Got the big blocking fullback in the game.
Play action. Works. That worked on the first drive. Second down and 10. Looking for Desmond Howard.
Down.
John Freeze. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. Caught by Henry Ellard. Redskins have taken the lead. Henry Eller, who caught 7 passes a week ago, catches his first touchdown as a Washington Redskin.
Against the dog, they were coming after the quarterback, and they were playing man-to-man, but the Redskins did a good job picking up the linebacker on the blitz. The quarterback had time. Freeze did a good job hanging in there.
And Lohmiller tacks on another. And with 4:55 remaining in the first quarter from the Louisiana Superdome, the Redskins have taken the lead 7-3. Henry Eller, the 14-yard touchdown reception. New Orleans took the game's opening drive and got the field goal. Redskins came back, punted. Saints bobbled it. 3 plays later, a touchdown pass to Henry Eller.
Turnovers kill you in the National Football League.
The Saints had 4 turnovers last week against Kansas City. They've already got 1 today. Tyrone Hughes from the 2. Tyrone Hughes to the 34.
Up through this hole, the fullback Irvin's got to pick him up. The guard will block, and then he'll help double on the play. Watch him come. Here comes Lumpkin. Irvin has to step up. The guard helps. Oh, got him by the face mask there a little bit, and the quarterback stood in there strong when he knew the blitz was coming.
Henry Eller, record-setting quarterback with the Rams, now with the Redskins. Double tight ends for quarterback Jim Everett on 1st and 10.
And Dombrowski, all the bulls are on too, darling.
1st and 15. Derek Brown. Sandwiched at the 30 by Bobby Wilson. Same way.
You got to see if that was for real last week. Try to run it yourself. Protect your own defense.
Everett on 3rd and 14. Dropped by Wesley Walls. It would have been a spectacular catch. With 3rd down. 5 defensive backs in for the Redskins. Again looking for Walls, and again incomplete, and the Saints have got a punt.
All-out blitz on Everett. Rattle Everett. That's the plan when people play him. Rattle him early. See if he can hang in there.
Tommy Barnhart. And Brian Mitchell. Flag thrown on the play as the ball kicks out of bounds.
In the kicking game, they usually let you bow back.
And Barnhart, who finished 4th in the NFC, will punt off once again to Brian Mitchell.
Mitchell had such a bad day last week, and trying to play running back along with returning kicks is hard in the National Football League.
He'll return this one from the 27. Brian Mitchell. He's gone. .74-yard punt return. I guess he has sought his revenge, and he got it today.
Not a good effort by the punter. Now, your punter's, he's there to punt the ball, but he's got to make a better shot at making the tackle on that, too. Barnhart should have done a little bit job, I thought, trying to get him down. But what a comeback for Brian Mitchell. All the Redskins fans from last week, he just was terrible. He hurt his team. Now he's coming back and helping his team. That's why you got to stick with your players. When they have a bad day, just hang in there with them.
That's his 4th career punt return for a touchdown. Chip Lohmiller has just tacked on another, and the Washington Redskins lead the New Orleans Saints 14-3.
Here's their punt return by Mitchell. Watch the blockers. They pick him off inside, picked off Lumpkin. There's the wall set up inside, and all they got left is Barnhart, the punter. I think Barnhart ought to try a little bit harder to get him down. Of course, Barnhart doesn't have the speed of a Mitchell. But you got to get yourself in the way, try to trip him, try to get him down. He's breaking off to the left. Good blocks inside. Now back to the right. Now he's going to break it back again to the left as you're looking. Nobody left to make the tackle. All that was left. Now Barnhart's job, his job is to punt the ball. But sometimes you got to punt it and you got to make the tackle.
Do you want to hear something interesting? All of last season, the Redskins scored 23 first quarter points. In less than 2 games this year, they have scored 21 first quarter points.
There's Mitchell on the side. We got to go find her. Suit her up. Let her come in and play this game.
Well, the Saints, who were rocked last week by Kansas City 30-17, thought that playing at home would be the way they could get back all the energies from the preseason. But the Redskins have shocked them in the first quarter here. Tyrone Hughes at the goal line. And he's to the 26.
That's why I like it.
How do the Saints respond now?
What they have to do, they have to move the ball. I think you got to throw deep here. Got to take a shot.
And Derek Brown goes no place. Now that defense of the Redskins is playing well. Kurt Gouveia makes the stop there.
Nice play by Kurt Gouveia. Got pressure. They tried a little belly run up over the.
Now he's faced with a 2nd down and 11. Ken Harvey will be zeroing in on Everett. Looking for early. No flag.
So you might as well have some fun. So he's going after him. I promise you he's having fun right now.
3rd down and 11. Everett, torn small. First flat field, fast surface. He says for the precision passing of this offense, it makes a difference. Here's a 1st and 10 for midfield. And Derek Brown is down to the 46 and on.
Michael Haynes. How could I say 89 to him? That's early, right? Get them both in the game. The defensive corner should try to get his stomach is stronger, and Randall Cunningham told him, you got to have a good transmission. That's the transmission for the car. Get it strong.
What's torque on that pass? He'll need it now. 3rd and 7. Look at the time. Incomplete pass. Alvoid Mays was on the tight end. Wesley Walls.
Great protection. So evidently the Redskins second got to help me tackle.
Watch out for Brian Mitchell. 2nd consecutive punt for the Saints. Good hang time. Mitchell wants the fair catch, and that's what he makes at the 19.
Fair catch.
John Freeze with the 1st and 10. Reggie Brooks. And close to a 1st down. Gain of about 10. Big block by James Jenkins.
They're ahead, like you said, so now that last week they wanted to run the ball, and they never really
get themselves next time they get it. 1st and 10. They got the 1st down on the run by Brooks. Brooks again. Reggie Brooks, who was criticized in the Washington press this past week for not really living up to what the offensive line gave him. He's had a couple good runs here in a row.
He found that hole. That was the job where the play was called to go to the right, to go to his right. He saw the big cutback, brought it back in there, found the hole.
So now Jim Mora must diagnose what has happened to his Saints. Shocked by a first quarter lead by Norv Turner. 14-3, the Redskins. Get back on top. Right now they trail 14-3. On the 2nd and 2, the handoff to Reggie Brooks. And he's got the 1st down to the 41-yard line. We hand it off now to James Brown. Thank you, James. After losing last week, Buffalo need a win today. Reggie Brooks on 1st and 10. Dropped up by Joel Smengi. And a gain of clock and work on Sam Mills and that Saints defense all day long. On 2nd and 7, Freeze to Ellard. 1st down to the 38.
Sam Mills was on a dog. They came after the young quarterback again, and the corner got turned around. He couldn't have been any more open if he was out here by himself.
17-yard pickup by Ellard, who has already caught a touchdown today.
He's coming right straight down, Ellard. Not much move, and just runs it out. And Carl Lee's having all kinds of problems. He didn't do anything special. Brooks picked up Mills real well on that dog.
You can see where Ellard ranks with the best over the last 6-7 years. Reggie Brooks.
He's got speed.
2nd down and 7. Play action by Freeze and a good fake. Wide open Brooks. Reggie Brooks gets a block and a 1st down. to the 21-yard line of New Orleans, and a big pickup on the play of 15 yards.
And Henry Ellard picked up General Mills downfield, picked him up as Mills was chasing him. Quarterback did a good job of staying in there. He couldn't find anybody open. It's a 4-man rush straight up. He doesn't see anybody now. He's getting pressure. Sees the back who went through on the play fake and did the little curl. Watch the block here by Henry Ellard right there on Mills. And Lee sort of getting run over.
Lachey did a great job against Turnbull on the play, too. 1st and 10. Ricky Urban.
I think Norv would think of more of Brooks being that guy.
2nd down and 7 to go. Freeze. Pass caught by Desmond Howard. And a 1st down or close to it at the 10. They'll move the chain. Well, they're going to probably measure it on the near side.
Little
Howard.
crossing route. He was. I love his attitude. He's going to do the best he can do.
Right now, the 10th play of the drive upcoming. 3rd and inches. Reggie Brooks. They'll be close.
So on last week's game, they had to throw twice. So they're able to get control of this thing.
1st down, goal to go. Freeze to Ricky Urbans to the 3. That was a secondary receiver.
And he got him with the formation.
A touchdown pass after a New Orleans fumble to Henry Ellard, and now they're closing it again with 2nd down and goal. Ricky Urbans. Defensive players. 14th play of the drive, 3rd and goal. Freeze. Out of the reach of wide receiver Titus Winans, and there's a flag on Carl.
I argued most of them. I didn't see one I didn't argue.
I know you did.
But when you look at that, that's hard to correct that young player out there playing as hard as he can play, and they're going to call that a penalty.
Redskins have played a great first half of football. 1st and goal. Freeze. Intended for tight end Ethan. From a passing standpoint, pretty big role.
Just like Dallas, he can't just be a blocker. In fact, catching the ball is more important than his blocking.
Reggie Brooks to the 1.
The lead blocker went up in.
Cedric Smith is the fullback. Brooks is the deep end. 3rd and goal. Play action by Freeze. James.
Lumpkin sort of brushed it out of there. 4th down, go for it.
4th down and goal. Brooks. Superdome, where the New Orleans Saints defense has just put up a goal line stand on the Redskins. Now 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Wesley Wall
there to Michael Haynes with all that speed. Let's use that speed this drive.
He can fly. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Down 14-3. Mario Banks. First carry.
And over some folks. So now they're going a little power back.
2nd down 5. Double tight ends. Banks again. That time tripped up yards, and they got an Anderson field goal from 29. Here 3rd and 2. There's a flag
Against Lachey today.
1st down and 10. Behind the receiver, Irv Smith, or at least however he's only gone 2 of his last 10.
The whole defense has changed from zone to dog to blitz to man-to-man. Here they come again.
They got him. Down he goes and sacked by Ken Harvey.
You got to bring the ball out. There's Ken Harvey. That's probably the best trade the Redskins made for Ken Harvey. He's been with the Cardinals all that time. Here's Harvey, 57. Watch him at the top of the screen. He's coming outside. Run, dip shoulder down. Grab him by the knees and bring him down. Ken Harvey, very unusual guy. He's been with the Cardinals for 6 years. He's in his 7th year, and he said they went in a hurry. What happened to those 7 years?
3rd down and 18.
Oh, Harvey again. They flopped Harvey, put him on.
For the defense, Redskins lead 14-3. Now for a couple minutes, Washington leads on a punt return and a touchdown pass.
Position this time, and he's lining up on what the Saints think is their best offensive lineman, Willie Rolfe. But watch him dip his inside shoulder, drive past him, dip right there. Now crawl, grab, get a hold of the foot, dumps him. Harvey's an interesting story. You saw he never.
Third consecutive punt coming up for Tommy Barnhart. Brian Mitchell from the 27 to the 40. Tackled by
drop punt. He turned the ball over, and all of a sudden you got a good game plan in Green Bay playing, and that's the first one I remember.
Well, Norv Turner is trying for his today, and he's off to a good start. Freeze on first and 10. Reggie Brooks.
Call sheet he's hanging on to.
Second down 14. Incomplete, looking for over for the Redskins.
Had to cut a lot of the fans' favorite players.
Freeze, third and 14. Complete. Ethan Horton, and close to a first down, stretching at the 47.
From getting right out of reach. But I think the defense of the Redskins, the fact that they're dogging and blitzing and going after Everett, they changed that after that first drive after they went down for the field goal.
Reggie Roby's second punt.
Watch the leg extension on Roby
from Miami, where he was let go, and last year he averaged 44 yards a punt.
Watch the leg extension. His foot will go above his head.
Oh, he gets off a beauty.
Well, they should have taken another penalty. Or two more penalties.
57-yard. Everett will operate from the gun. First and 10 with time winding down in the first half. And he's got Michael Haynes for the first time today. Michael Haynes, big week last week. First catch right there. On first and 10, Jim Everett hit as he threw. Incomplete again, going for the double team, Michael Haynes.
He was double teamed. They had a guy man-to-man on him. Got an injury. Everett's up.
He took a whack from Sterling Palmer, number 97 on the
sternum. Reggie Rolfe got his man, came from the right side, stuck him while his arm was throwing, got him right underneath on the sternum.
They got
Sterling Palmer.
Second down and 10. Out of the gun, the draw play. Derek Brown wrapped up by the veteran Monty.
Having a hard time right now.
Third and 6.
They're blitzing everybody. Everybody was coming.
Third down and 11.
That was Jeff's error.
It's caught by Haynes at the 48-yard line.
Ball back again. I believe Wade will come in there.
Barnhart's had a pretty good day punting. This will be the fourth from him this afternoon. And Mitchell, of course, the 74-yard punt return for a touchdown. Broke this thing open and gave the Redskins control. They'll fair catch it at the 15. Ricky Irvins twists his torso for a first down on the 27-yard line.
He's shaking and baking it. I'm going to do that. If you can get ahead, you can do this on a lot of teams. The score allows you to run the ball.
And Freeze goes right to work. Irvins again to the 32. And a pickup of 5. May start next week, but Freeze is trying to change their opinion.
He's doing a good job.
Second down, 5 to go. First down. And the run by Ricky Irvins.
Running the draw with 1:20, playing against the prevent defense.
And no huddle. You see the clock in the upper left-hand corner, and once again Freeze. It would seem to be tailor-made for his skills.
It seems like they're trying to play him on a third down situation. Get him in there when they have the 3 wides and the tight end. Get him in there in the 2-minute situation.
Here's a second and 10 for Freeze. Stripped of the ball, he picked it up, and he's down at the 16 play with.
That's when you let the quarterback call it. And it's a draw.
Ricky Irvins. And he's to the 45. And they're 40 someplace. And the quarterback is Wade Wilson. For the injured Jim Everett. Wilson to Brown, and he gets out of bounds by the Washington defense. Here's a 2nd down and 6 for Wilson, who lines up in the gun.
Oh, Harvey is killing Willie. Willie Roof just got beat real bad by Ken Harvey, and Harvey's going to get rid of this quarterback if they don't do a better blocking job. Here's a guy that quit high school, went back to high school, paid his way to junior college, would not give up, finally got a scholarship, and he's making it hard on the Saints. There he is, beating Willie. And Willie Roof, everybody thinks he's going to be one of the best tackles in football. He's not today. Harvey's too quick.
And the defensive alignments by Ron Lynn have worked to perfection today. 3rd and 6. Wade Wilson. Derek Brown. And they got it to the 36.
Call that timeout. Back, all the quarterbacks are going to have a bruised hip. Harvey's killing them with that pass rush.
The hold from Tommy Barnhart. And from 53 yards, it is no good.
I don't think I've ever seen him hit a ball that sorry. That ball was bad.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Washington Redskins 14, the Saints 3. Fox NFL Sunday will continue after these messages from your local Fox station.
There's the Saints. They took the clock. They're down all those points, but because of scoring.
Well, the kickoff by Morton Anderson. Brian Mitchell, a yard deep, will take it out. Brian Mitchell with the kicker to beat. Brian Mitchell could go all the way. Tyrone Hughes gets him from behind. At the 15 of New Orleans, a return of 86 yards.
Watch the replay from the end zone. Watch the blocking. It's not far from the penthouse to the outhouse or the other way. Last week he was in the outhouse. Well, he's heading for the, look at the blocks. Got the wedge block, got a good hole, got a double team. And all he had to do is beat the kicker. The kicker's getting out of the way. What a great job by Brian Mitchell, especially after last week, being so down, being so mad at himself.
1st and 10. Freeze to Reggie Brooks. Wrapped up by.
You don't want a big play like that. You certainly don't want an 86-yard kickoff return. That'll change your tempo in a hurry. After you've been in there saying, we're not that far behind, just keep playing, it'll come back to us, you make a big error.
2nd down 10. A tight end, James Jenkins, to the 10.
They don't care what the Saints are doing. They're just trying to work their offense and have a base of what they're going to be for the next 5 years.
3rd and 5. Freeze. To the 5-yard line, and the reception.
The running game, it's helping their game entirely. When you can run it, then the pass protection's easier.
1st and goal from the 4. Reggie Brooks to the 1.
Ran the lead by the lead. The back's in front of the tailback, the fullback. He went up some good hard running for 36 yards. He's earned every yard.
Reggie Brooks. The Saints have Ray Brown will be a tackle eligible there at the end of the line. 60-second. Play action by Freeze. Touchdown, Cedric Smith. Washington 20, New Orleans 3.
Saints getting ready for another run. And they stuck it up in there. Everybody low, going to stop the running play. Good job by Freeze. Play action pass. Looked easy, like picking a chicken wing. Just threw it out to the flat.
It has been a long time for the Redskins to hit a running back on a touchdown, and Jim Moore right now trying to figure out what has happened. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 New Orleans lead. Saints.
Now he has to go cover kicks. He doesn't play that much.
Low Miller's kickoff. This is Tyrone Hughes at the 2. To the 26.
Looked easy.
Jim Everett is back in at quarterback. Bruised hip and all. He's going deep for Quinn Early. Incomplete coverage. 2nd down and 10. Up by the tight end, Herb Smith. Herb Smith near a 1st down. Rotate him at all?
Dr. Novocaine, now you just take a needle and stick it in there.
1st and 10. Mario Bates. Fumble. Saints have it.
That's the play they tried to start. You try to freeze it up, give yourself a little painkiller in the hip, and keep on playing.
2nd down and 8. He's got Quinn Early for a 1st.
Let's do.
1st and 10. To his 2nd receiver, the tight end Herb Smith. Now they're beginning to move to the 17. Gain of 14 on that play. 1st down and 10. Everett. Caught by Brad Muster, the unrestricted free agent from Chicago. Ken Harvey.
Very good one.
2nd down and 8. Saints down 21-3. Mario Bates, the rookie. Racked up by Kurt Gavea.
That's the toss sweep that they ran twice to the left. They thought they'd try it this time to the right. Crowd didn't like it. Here comes the blitz. Here's the blitz.
Single coverage.
Ah, yes. Mike played in the band here at Clark High School. Imagine how fast that band was. He was not 1st trumpet. He was 3rd trumpet. That had to be the fastest band in New Orleans at Clark High School. Never played high school football.
Now the kickoff by the Saints from Morton Anderson. Hometown boy Brian Mitchell at the 1. Brian Mitchell to the 20. Has been captured by Washington.
Now the crowd's got back into it. The crowd is making some kind of noise.
Freeze on play action. By Ethan Horton. And Horton with a 1st down pickup of 16 yards.
When it's filled up and they don't like you much, it's as noisy as there is.
1st and 10. Reggie Brooks. Boy, he has run hard today, and he's out to the 44, and he picks up 8 yards.
5-year Lumpkin making the tackle. He's leading his team in tackles. It's bad when your safety's your #1 tackler.
2nd down and a short 4. Brian Mitchell is out. Brooks is in. 1st down for the Redskins. Freeze to tight end Ethan Horton, and he is to the 40. 2nd down. Reggie Brooks again. He picks up a hard-fought 3 yards as the rookie Joe Johnson makes the stop. Like we said before, they were criticizing when he gained 1,000 yards in the first Redskins rookie to do that since '75. 3rd and 1. Freeze, burrowing in close to a 1st down near the 40.
They were going against the zone, and they made the adjustment and played the man. Freeze, he's just playing good this whole ball game so far.
5 of 5 this half. He's going deep, and he's got a receiver. Freeze, touchdown, Henry Ellard.
He faked the pump outside. He faked it out, pumped it, the corner bit, and then threw it up for the touchdown.
Ellard's 2nd touchdown pass today, the 3rd for quarterback John Freeze. And they are wondering what has gone wrong on the New Orleans sideline. Low Miller is in to try the extra point, and the hold will come from John Freeze. And the Redskins lead 27-9.
Brooks did a real good job again blocking, protecting that quarterback.
3:48 remaining in the third quarter, and Norv Turner is zeroing in on his first win as a head coach in the NFL. Ellard, the long touchdown reception. Redskins 28, New Orleans 9. Freeze has thrown a career-high 3 touchdowns, and the Redskins lead it 28-9 late in the third quarter from the Louisiana Superdome. Ellard has been the recipient of 2 of those Freeze passes, and he has had an absolutely spectacular day. 7 catches last week, and the 2 touchdowns today. Out of bounds on the kickoff.
Out of bounds. The ball will be placed 30 yards.
Here's the quarterback. Watch the fake pump. He pumps the out. It's a out and up. Good protection. Spencer bid on the out. Jimmy Spencer thought it was the out. The quarterback did a good job. The free safety can't come over. Vince Buck cannot get it. Here's the out. The corner. Spencer thinks it is. It's too late. Now Vince Buck's got to try to get over there. It's too far to go.
The cornerback was watching not Ellard, but the quarterback. What would you tell your corner? What does he watch? Does he watch the receiver, or does he watch the quarterback?
When you're in zone, you're looking at the quarterback. You're looking back in there like he was. And that was a zone coverage.
Henry Ellard, amongst the most prolific receivers since '88 in the NFL. 1st and 10. Everett to Derek Brown. And Brown out of bounds at the 42. 2nd down 8. Brad Muster's on the move. Everett way over Quinn Early. Incomplete. Last time the Saints had it, Everett threw the touchdown pass, but Washington came right back. They have answered New Orleans well today. On 3rd and 8. Picked off. Intercepted. Tom Carter. 2nd turnover today by the Saints. Looking for Michael Haynes was Jim Everett.
Here's a replay to show you the interception. There's Everett throwing it out to his right. Good play. Tom Carter, excellent job of picking it off, trying to hit Michael Haynes on the deep out. Nice play by Carter. Sat back in that zone and broke on the ball before it come out.
Freeze, who has thrown 3 touchdowns today, has it 1st and 10. Brian Mitchell. And he picks up about 5, and this is when Freeze now 2nd down and 4. Great second half. And a 1st down run by Brian Mitchell. Brian Mitchell played college at nearby southwestern Louisiana, where as a record-breaking quarterback, set all kinds of wins for that tiny school. And with the Redskins, he's played running back, quarterback, punt return, kickoff return. He's done it all.
And he's their 2-point quarterback. If they go for 2, he comes in and plays quarterback again.
He's had a great day, especially in light of what happened last week. A fumble on a punt. Some drop passes. Reggie Brooks inside the 20 of New Orleans. And now, Jerry, it is all Washington.
Well, they're able to do what they want to do. Just keep bringing it on with the big offensive line. Let the backs slither around. The backs running for daylight. I think the Saints, you got to take a chance. You got to stunt. You got to get everybody up. You can't sit back there and play anymore. You got to try to stop this running game. Take the chance. If they beat you on another pass, they beat you. But you got to stop the run. Don't sit 7-man front. You got to build an 8-man front.
What a difference a week makes on the ground for the Redskins. 2nd and 3. And a 1st down.
What a great tradition they have in Columbus, Ohio.
We're down to 36 seconds. Revelle of Law & Order comes New York Undercover. Catch all new episodes this Thursday on Fox. Reggie Brooks There he has the first down. We thought he had the first down before. They measured the Blues for the Saints, who trailed 28-9. First play, fourth quarter. Freeze. Reggie Brooks. Carl Lee. This has been a difficult place, this Superdome today, for the hometown Saints. Second down, 17. Reggie Brooks. To the 17. Wayne Martin.
He's a good football player. They really wanted Johnson, the rookie from Louisville, to sort of play his position.
Third and 14. Ricky Irvins. Hit by Frank Warren. Down low around his ankles. He
Shot.
One of the best. This will be a 31-yard attempt by Chip Lohmiller. Holding will be Freeze. And from 31 yards away, he nails it. Chip Lohmiller gives the Washington Redskins a 31-9 lead over the New Orleans Saints. Only divine intervention will help New Orleans now. Had a career day, 3 touchdown passes, is having a thing to say about that. Here's Tyrone Hughes at the 6. Tyrone Hughes to the 30. Tyrone Hughes stopped by Darrell Moore.
Returns for a touchdown in the same game.
First down and 10 from the 48. Everett remains the quarterback.
They're in their 2-minute offense.
Looking for Quinn early. One hops him incomplete. Far side has started 0-2. Last year they began 5-0. Second down and 10. He's got Michael Haynes. First down. From the 41. First and 10. Early.
You got to try to get away and make something big happen.
Second down and a short 9. Everett. Torrent. Marshall, number 70, eyeing Jim Everett. First and 10. Out of the gun, the draw. Everett wants to block it, looks like. Fumble on the play. And picked up on the play by Andre Collins. The 3rd turnover today by the New Orleans Saints.
Good tackle by Small, or we had another touchdown. Terrence Small chased him, worked hard. Otherwise, the defense for the Redskins was going to make a score.
Andre Collins is used to picking up scraps like that. He's one of 18 children, man. He was fighting at the table for food all the time. No wonder he's going after the ball so quickly.
Here's the fumble. Andre's got the ball up, and he's gone. It's a touchdown if it isn't for Small working his way through there.
2 consecutive turnovers for the New Orleans Saints. He ran into Everett.
Ran into Everett. Everett was out there trying to lead a block.
Freeze. First and 10, shy of midfield. Reggie Brooks. 9, Norv Turner and the Redskins. Turner going for his first win. Brian Mitchell gets the call and carves up a couple.
With the score, I think he did. But the game, the way it is, I think you let your rookie, you let your money guy come in there.
3rd and 2. Brian Mitchell got the handoff. Now we hand it off to James. First and 10. Redskins on top. We're approaching 9 minutes left in the game. Reggie Brooks. Close to a first down, knocked out of bounds by Vince Buck.
And that's against an 8-man front. The Saints did exactly what you're supposed to do on defense, unless you're stealing it as much. If you're in a minus ratio like they are, you're going to get beat.
Brooks got the first down. Brian Mitchell. Great all-purpose where you want to be. On the other hand, look at what New Orleans did. They wanted to run. They got just 25.
Well, at halftime, New Orleans only had 13 rushing attempts. In the score, it takes away those rushing attempts. You know, you can't go running it when you're down that far. You got to throw it.
Second and 9. Again, it's Brooks. And again, he's got the first down. Reggie Brooks to the 10.
The Redskins are blocking them. They're blocking them like they own them.
18-yard pickup for Reggie Brooks. A flag was thrown on the play.
This is to your right. There's the hold right there on Lumpkin. They had his jersey stretched off. When you're holding it.
Dan Fouts, he's been a coordinator. This is his first head coaching job. Reggie Brooks near the 30, wrapped up by Darian Connor. The
chance to play. Schmingy, Lumpkin, they've been here watching. Now it's time for them to play.
3rd and 12 for Freeze. He's got a receiver. Touchdown! Desmond Howard. This has been a nightmare for the New Orleans Saints. And for Desmond Howard, his second touchdown reception of his career, his second in 2 weeks.
Last week from the same quarterback. Freeze again. 8-man front. Nice throw. Plenty of air underneath it. Just too much speed. Here's Freeze. Little bump. Little congratulations. He never gave up on himself.
Chiplo Miller. The Washington Redskins have gotten 4 touchdown passes. They lead 38-9. Field 38-9. Washington Freeze. 4 touchdown passes with Jerry Glanville, Kevin Harlan. A big day for Mitchell. Coming back home where he played college football at Southwestern Louisiana. He had a 74-yard punt return for a touchdown, but John Freeze, he might right now be the odds-on favorite to win our Miller Lite MVP player of the game. Low Miller's kickoff. Hughes will take it out. Tyrone Hughes. Yanked down by Johnny Thomas. First game as head coach at any level. This is his first job in that position. And today he did it in style over the New Orleans Saints. Right now 38-9.
When that happens, all of his friends that he's coached with all the years, every place he's been, he'll get phone calls all night. He won't be able to go to sleep, and he doesn't want to go to sleep. He don't want to miss this feeling he's got inside him for his first win.
Father of 3. They love the Virginia area after moving from Dallas. And now he's got to make a decision in the coming weeks about this young $19 million quarterback from Tennessee, Heath Shuler. Does he begin to start him next week, or does he keep in Freeze? Everett hits Wesley Wallace.
We need to see him play today.
First down and 10. 1st and 10. Everett looking deep. Early.
Breathing kind of heavy.
That's Ken Harvey, who has had his way with that Saints offense today. Everett, second receiver, Brad Muster. Brad Muster inside the...
Kids, anybody out there that's quit high school, go back, get your degree, just like he did. And everybody that's on that front line can handle the football.
Well, let's see what Anderson does. It's free, and the Saints have it. Picked up by Muster is flanking Everett. To the tight end, Irv Smith. And tackled by Monty Cord yards in 2 weeks. On 2nd and 5, Brad Muster. First down and 10. Torn. 1st and 10. Gain of 11 on the previous play. To his secondary receiver, Brad Muster, on the field right now.
He's on the sideline. Looks like he's going to come back in the game. The referee.
1st and 10.
There's the dog.
Everett to Michael Haynes. Michael Haynes. Team, we're approaching the 2-minute warning of the game. Everett 1st and goal. Completions by Jim Everett. Before that drop. Incomplete.
Must have been having his chest on the receiver's chest.
1st and goal.
Brad Muster.
Muster. Well, they had catastrophic losses in the secondary, losing 3 of their 4 starters. Same in the linebacking core for the last couple of years. This time it is picked up by Andre Collins, 55.
I'm real surprised. I'd let him play here the last 2 minutes, give him some playing time.
1st and 10 at the Saints, 39.
11-man front. 11 people up for the run.
Reggie Brooks has had a good day. Hit by Mills, brought down by Lumpkin.
At San Diego, when he was playing, he was waiting to be replaced by Humphreys. And you got to give him credit. He's playing here, waiting for the substitution. But all he does is play as hard as he can.
It's 2nd down. Reggie Brooks. Down to the 31 and close to a 1st down, tackled by James.
Got a great goal line stand, but other than that, the running game will take the home crowd and make them quiet.
3rd down and a couple on the Saint 32. Reggie Brooks, he's done it all day and he does it again. Another 1st down, move the chains for the Washington Redskins.
2 weeks in a row on him.
1st and 10. Brooks. He has run about as well today as he has run in a long time, nearing 100 yards.
Lumpkin's sure making a lot of tackles.
2nd down and a yard to go.
I wouldn't try getting anybody injured.
2nd down and 6. Reggie Brooks nearing 100 yards. And it'll be about a yard shy of the 1st down. Brooks now 31 carries and give or take 95, 96 yards. 96.
Lines, he quit walking. Oh, he realized he's not going in the game. So I think he went the other side. There he is.
Andy Kendall, our director, finding him. He finds about everything for us. Andy, thank you. Great job today. And our producer, Jeff Gowan, our entire Fox crew with tremendous camera work from people spread all over the Louisiana Superdome today. Great job, gentlemen. Thank you so much for making this so enjoyable. 3rd down and 2. And Brian Mitchell submarines his way for a yard. The whole defense was there, and they're getting the Gatorade ready.
First win, you got to douse the head coach, don't you? Throw something on him.
The planning, the strategy is the most enjoyable thing to watch.
Oh, you can't let the coach can't see you coming. Otherwise, you get one of the assistants.
Here it goes.
There she comes. Gatorade Plus. He took the headset off. First win ever.
He's enjoying it. 4th down and a yard. Reggie Brooks does not get it. Penetration by Wayne Martin. And on downs, the Saints will get the ball.
Here's a replay. Here's a replay. He's walking away. Hannafin's there. Mostly on the back. They missed the top of the head. It's sliding down his back. I wish they got more of the hair.
That was Bobby Wilson, 94, who was leading the Gatorade charge.
He'll probably be cut tomorrow.
Bobby Wilson, #1 pick out of Michigan State a couple years ago.
He may have learned from Jimmy Johnson. The hair barely moved. He may have got some of Jimmy's famous spray. Look at there. It's just sitting in pretty good shape.
Well, you got to feel for him right now. He's taken over a situation which was very difficult. 4-12 a season ago. Brad Muster gets the dump off. He gets 9 yards, and he is near the 34. Now, this will be a moment he'll remember for a long time, Norv Turner. High expectations in Washington. And he begins his step to rebuilding the Redskins with a nice win today.
And maybe gets called over the White House this week.
I think he's got enough things on his mind over at is it 1 Pennsylvania?
No.
The address? Anyway, that guy's got other things to worry about.
How come you don't have the address?
You know, in history class, I think I should have learned that address. The White House is what we're referring to. Jim Everett, Michael Haynes. And a 1st down. That'll be it. Norv Turner wins his first game as a head coach with the Washington Redskins. And a surprise, the heavily favored Saints lose it. Skins 38, the Saints 24.